Hi, I'm Mathew Knowles. I'm here with A&R Report.
As a music manager, you have to constantly reinvent yourself to create opportunities, and especially as the generation grows. I had an opportunity to actually take a look at your Breakfast with interview, and one thing that you were adamant on saying is that you're educating now. You do a lot of educating. So, tell us about that and what inspires you.
Yeah, well, giving back is very important to me. Actually, in my first book that I have, bestseller, The DNA of Achievers, it talks about one of 10 traits of highly successful professionals, and one is giving back. So that becomes very, very important. I teach at Texas Southern University. We have a degree program I was a part of to create called ERM, Entertainment Recording Management. Prior to that, I taught 2 years at Fisk University, where I graduated from. But giving back is and inspiring knowledge in our young people is one of the things I really enjoy doing. I consider it a privilege, actually.
Yes. And one thing that's pretty rare in the music industry nowadays is the female group, or even groups in general, group of artists working together. Why do you feel like there's been a lack of that? And what do you think what do you think the industry needs to actually make something like that happen again?
So when we look at female groups and the lack of female groups, it's extremely difficult with females in terms of group, because you have to first have artist development, and there has to be this teamwork, almost sisterhood that exists between them, and nobody should be able to break that bond. Nobody should break that bond, and that sometimes becomes difficult with women. The bond is broken by friends, by boyfriends, so that's one of the difficulties with it. Also, the cost associated with a female group. When you look at imaging, hair, and makeup, and styling, the cost becomes quite extreme. So that becomes another factor. So those are some of the factors. I predict that the female group will come back. I have one myself. I want to make an impact. They are called Blush Music. It's never been done before, 2 rappers and a vocalist. It's a different sound. And so we have our first single, Old School Back. Our second single is about to hit in a couple of weeks. It's called Cinderella, and it features Mystical. So we're looking forward to shooting the video and making an impact with Blush Music.
Okay, and as a manager, coming up, back in the day, what characteristics, made you to continue to be successful?
Well, first of all, one of the characteristics that helped to make me successful in the music industry is I never considered myself a manager. I considered myself a record executive. I have a record label since day one, the 360 concept since day one. I manage, but I also run a record label. I do more of that today than anything. And I understood the big picture, and I brought with me 20 years of corporate experience. So building a brand, we, in the beginning when I got here, we're a record label. Well, I want to be an entertainment company. That approach is different. That's kind of like a singer. Someone say I'm a singer. Well, I don't want a singer. I want an entertainer. It's about brand building. It's about building an audience, because the simplicity of success is audience equals sales.
Okay, and you've been very well known for actually having an eye and ear for talent. What elements do you actually look for in a new artist for you to actually want to work with them?
That was one of my test questions at midterm. What are the aspects that you look for as a manager? Number one is passion, because you could be incredible talented, but if you don't have the passion for it, you don't have the work ethics for it, then you're going to implode anyway. So passion becomes number one. Secondly is your ability to entertain. Are you a singer, a rapper, or are you an entertainer? I mean, I look at that. There's a big difference in the two. Thirdly, your ability to listen and take direction. Are you going to do that? Are you going to be the person that always have to have it done their way? So I look at those types of elements. And then for me, lastly, is talent. That's the last element for me, because if you don't have those first elements, I can't work with you.
Perfect. And one last question for you, Mr. Knowles. You built quite a legacy for yourself already. When it's all said and done, what do you want people to remember?
Well, when it's all said and done for me, there's a number of things that I hope to be remembered. First of all, I hope to be remembered that I gave back again to young people, gave them knowledge, and that's why I teach again. It's a privilege for me. The second thing is that I was dedicated and passionate about my two daughters, Beyonce and Solange, and hopefully said that I played an important role in their success as people, not just their success in music. That's what I wanted to be said and done. And then lastly, talk to do ratio. Hopefully it said that if he said he was going to do it, he did it. And that's important to me, talk to do ratio.